Hello people, welcome to another episode of the Electric Norwegian. This is a new Peugeot e-208. Come along and see what we think about it. So, the e-208 then. It's great. The looks are just brilliant. I don't know, what do you think?
I love it. I have always loved this family from Peugeot, the 205, 206, 207, 208.
Small compact cars.
Yeah, because it's so kind of, it's so French.
Yes, I agree. Great.
So when I saw this, I just, if I had, yeah, it's a car I would recommend.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's a nice car, and we drove it on some twisty roads here, and it's well put on the ground. You don't. The seats are comfortable and have good support, so you don't get thrown around. Here Tesla has something to learn.
It's quite peppy as well. I mean, it's quick, not as quick as the Mini, but you know, it's not a modern hot hatch because that's 400 horsepower crazy, but it's a quite warm hatch, I would say. And as you said, the seats, yes, they're rather good. They're manual in this car. I don't know if you get it. It doesn't really matter because once you set the seat, you know you set it. It's not a big deal. Panel roof, that's on this GT car. On this GT it's an optional extra. On the GT line, I think it is included. Or was it the other way around? Anyway, there's two levels of trim, so it doesn't really, it's not very complicated. It's well priced. You get 340 kilometers of WLTP range. The back seats, well, it's a small Peugeot. You can fit adults in there, as you can see, but well, not maybe in the long run, but you know, they're fine for kids and on a shorter run and stuff. The cargo room is small, as to be expected. It's about the same as I think on a Soul, but it's deeper though, so you can fit more stuff. It has no trunk, sadly. No, I mean frunk. There's no frunk available. It's just a block of plastic where the engine is in the petrol and diesel cars, because you get this in all three formats: electric, petrol and diesel. It really shines on these kind of half-open country roads, and it's relatively quiet as well, I must say. I always seem to find the worst piece of asphalt when I'm filming, because we had some roads earlier where it was relatively quiet. It has adaptive cruise control. Well, this particular car doesn't, but I was told that it is now included, which is a good thing because it's also a safety thing. What do you think of the interior?
Well, someone would maybe characterize it as dark.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay. It's not Mercedes, BMW, but it's fairly okay, and this nice contrast stitching. Peugeot has done something right here. If they keep up this, I think there will be a very good competitor in some years.
The brake pedal, I'm not entirely. Could be because of the region. It's not the first half of the brake pedal is dead, and then it suddenly starts to bite, so you can't really modulate it very easily. But I guess that's something you get used to if you know the car. The Instrumentation is fully, well, it's not fully, it is pretty. You can set it to show what you want to. It's the cockpit system they've been using now for quite a while. I like it very well. The steering wheel is the same small one they've used for a while now, and it fits this car good, very good, because it's a small sporty wheel and it has a short throw about it, and it really, you know, you just chuck it in a corner and it's great fun, this car. It's a bit like the Mini, only more relaxed. The Mini is a bit like a hyperactive child sometimes. You have the screen, I don't know exactly, do you know the size of it? I think it's about 10 inches or something, so. 8 maybe.
10.
Yeah, it supports all the autos, the Androids and the Apples. Out of the box, the system looks a little bit out of an Amiga, but you know, it works, and its buttons are big enough, and it's a well thought out system. So nothing wrong with that. A little bit slow and a little bit outdated looking, but you know, the buttons in here, the few that are in here, looks good and feels relatively good. There's a row of haptic buttons on top of the physical ones. It has wireless charging in this little tray below the buttons. It also has 2 USB ports in the front and 2 in the back, cup holders, a small storage under here. You have 2 or 3 different driving modes, and you have this carbon weave in the, I think it's probably just plastic, but it looks good, and it breaks up the black monotony of the cockpit.
Yeah.
If you don't like the sun, do this, and it really gets dark in here. So it does that job very well indeed. Unlike certain other cars with a big glass roof you sometimes want to cover up, well, you can't. So, you know, there we have it. I wish personally it was a little bit more perforated so you get light in, but not necessarily direct sunlight. But that's how it is. I also guess it will do a job of slightly insulating the car in the winter, so all the heat don't go straight through the glass roof. The glass roof is tinted, of course, as you can probably tell, so it isn't, you don't get cooked in here, but it does get rather quickly warm when the sun is on. But it is a sunny day, and these are Alcantara seats. Yes, in the middle of them, the grey part is Alcantara. I did not experience the seats getting warm. What about you?
No.
Had this been leather, you've been cooked already. So yeah, there is that. I haven't tried the lights out because it's broad daylight, so yeah, but it looks great, it drives good. There's niggles here and there, of course. Ah, yes, it also fast charges at 100 kilowatt when you need it. You have 100 and, what did you say, 30 horsepower, 40?
Yeah, around there.
0 to 62 in, or 0 to 100 kilometers in
8.1 seconds.
Yeah, so it's slightly slower than the Mini, but you know, it
weighs 1,455.
Yeah, 50 kilowatt hour battery pack.
And it's around 4 meters long.
Yeah, it's yes, it's just as good. I would maybe wish for a little bit more power and a frunk and a few things, but you know, it's details. I'm sure they'll get there the next time. It's a good effort. It's a very good effort. Anything you want to add?
No, thanks to Bertel O and Fredrikstad for let us borrow the car. Yeah.
Yep. And if you buy one, please choose one of the really funky colors, because it makes the car pop so much more, and you'll just love it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do take care, Chad. Do take care. Keep washing your hands and
keep distance.
Yeah, keep your distance. Don't talk to strangers. We'll see you in the next one, I guess.
Bye.
Bye bye.